Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Hey, we back on Mondays. In case you didn't know, if you don't know, now you know. Football season is over. We are back on Mondays, so it is another episode of Sports Plus Life. I hope everybody has enjoyed their Monday, February 17th, 2000 of the 25. Okay, 2000 of the 25. Hey there, gorgeous. How you doing? I guess I really didn't give anybody the heads up. First of all, I'm sorry that I'm so late. I'm sorry that I'm not that it's 9:15 when I'm going on. I was having Wi-Fi issues. I was on the phone with the Xfinity for over an hour. So, at first I was gonna be like, yo, I'm not even gonna do a podcast tonight. But then once I realized that I was gonna be kid-free tonight because Henrico doesn't have any school, I was like, okay, I have a meeting tomorrow at Henrico High School, but that's not until noon. So I was like, all right, well, you know what? Yeah, I can do a podcast because I don't have to get up super duper early. So yeah, so why not? Now I haven't eaten anything, so I am a little hungry. What up, Lomar? What's happening, homie? How you doing? So, but it was a chilly day. If you were in Henrico County, if you were in Chesterfield, y'all didn't have school today. Hanover has school. Hey man, Hanover better get with it as far as the virtual learning goes, because that's why they didn't have school. I mean, that's why they had school today, because last week when the snow hit, Henrico was doing virtual, and Hanover is doing you just out of school. So now they had to make up for a snow day. Ha 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 ha. I find that to be funny. So first of all, shout out Too Tough Sports. Shout out Heather's Craft Haven. I said I sound like I feel better. I mean, yeah. I mean, it was cool. I felt better pretty much from Thursday, because Friday went to the movies to see the Captain America movie. It was cool. It was all right. And I was actually busy. I was actually busy this weekend, more busy than I expected to be, because I really didn't have anything planned. And but I mean, it's cool. I found myself in the homelands in the Holland Springs area on Saturday and Sunday, and that's cool. I was able to stop by A Boogie house to see what's up, visit him and the fam. I stopped by Pop House to holler at him. So that's just the way things work. Even despite all the ugly weather that we had Saturday, I still was able to get around. Now, what do I have planned for this weekend? I don't know. I guess I'm just going to go wherever the wind takes me. But how about give me my tax money? I want my tax money. Give me my motherfucking tax money. Give me my tax money. That's the only thing about starting a new job. When you start a new job, it kind of messes up your pay scale. Now, mind you, while I'm still at the daycare, but I'm not working nearly as many hours. So a check from the daycare ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hitting the way that I'm used to hitting. Give me my tax money. Give me my motherfucking tax money. Tax money. Give me my tax money. I'm not joking. I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Give me my tax money. Because this is tax money, but really, I don't, I do want to get another car, but once I quarterback these paychecks on regularity, then I can focus on looking for another car. But other than that, I don't have nothing planned for my taxes. Just, get stuff for the kids, get some stuff for the house, but nothing, I'm gonna get some more DJ equipment. But that about it. And I ain't even using tax money for that. I'm using what they call a B5 check for that, to those who know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about today? If James Stanback hits me up, I know because we didn't do a conspiracy theory. If James Stanback hits me up, I have sent him a link if he wants to join, because he was sending me some stuff about planes crashing and shit. But that's not what initially I planned on talking about. Last night, well, this past weekend was NBA All-Star Weekend. Now I'm going to vent about what it is, what's going on with basketball. So if you're not a sports person, bear with me. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Still, yes, NBA. Yeah, you heard of the NBA. Oh, you must be talking about, you heard the planes crashing. Yeah, man, like this shit is crazy. Like now is not the time to get on no airplane. You couldn't pay me to get on the motherfucking airplane right now. I'm telling you that right now. Oh no, we'll pay you $100,000 to fly to do what? You can pay me $100,000 and I'll drive. I'll take a train or something, but I'll take a bus. Nigga, you ain't getting me on no motherfucking airplane. Y'all tripping. Cause I ain't never heard of this many goddamn planes crashing. And it's only mid-February. That's crazy. That's crazy. They be like, well, a plane crashes once in every. So, nigga, it's been about 6, 7 in the first month and a half of 2025. Do not fly in 2025. How about that? Do not fly in 2025. Catch a ride in 2025. All right? You heard me. That need to be the slogan. Catch a ride in 2025. Do not fly in 2025. No plane, no game. Okay? No shame, no plane, no games. Trying to stay live in 2025, so I'd advise not to fly. There you go. Boy, look at me rhyming off the top of the head. Boy, you know I'm still good. Y'all know I'm still good. You know, shaking like the bad bitch you know you is, boy. You know, we could drop that in 2025 too. You heard me? Okay. But let's see. All-Star Weekend. Oh, boy. The NBA. Oh, the NBA, my first love when it comes to team sports. Love the NBA. I do. But the NBA has fallen off exponentially. Big word. Hey. I don't know what to tell these people. Now, All-Star Saturday night was what I expected it to be. Particularly with the dunk contest, because none of the top dunkers, none of the top players participate in the slam dunk contest. So, you know, it is what it is. But I have to give credit where credit is due. Before I start NBA bashing, I got to give credit where credit is due. Mac McClung, this little pint-sized white boy who's from Virginia, oddly enough, who can jump out of the gym, has single-handedly kept the dunk contest afloat. Because you have star athletes who can dunk like Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, but he can't ever stay healthy, Anthony Edwards, you know, these guys who are stars who do not participate in the dunk contest, who should be ashamed of themselves. This dude, this G Leaguer who is now on the Orlando Magic, this dude can dunk. Flat out dunk. He is he's nasty. He is. And he has single-handedly kept this thing. Going because egos are too fragile in the world of your modern NBA star. And they should be ashamed of themselves. So he won his third straight slam dunk contest. Shout out to Mac McClung. And the thing that I love now, the thing that I love about him as a dunker is that you don't have to see him try to dunk time after time where he's missing before he finally gets it right. No, my 50 on every single solitary dunk that he did, because he converted it. He made it the very first time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check me out right here. Check me out right here. All right. Right? Come on now. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me turn the volume up. Oh, boy. I'm tripping. Okay. And why in God's name is the captions on? Closed caption. Get the hell out of here. Off. No, yes, turned off. Here we go. Gotta catch it first. Ow! This why the stars don't want to be in it. Scared little biatches. Stop playing with me, boy. Mac attack. You guys who did not make a go and have to step up. Now you got to dig deep in the bag. No, that's much more than pressure, Vince. That is real. Flying. Yes. That's why those guys in the NBA that are superstars don't want to be in it. Yep. They're scared of them. The Mac attack. It's the return of the Mac. Woo-hoo. Bitch, get off me. He's still holding on to the ball as he's traveling over the field. It's impressive. Spin, young man. What you got now? Vince Carter, you are being challenged for the greatest dunker in dunk history. I don't know about all that, but right now, that's another nasty dunk. There's something in the water here in Oakland. Oh, wow. What I love about it is he got high enough to give himself a chance. And the fact is, he gets his dunks on the first try. Imagination and creativity. Grab the other one, punch that. Oh, come on, man. I mean, that's it. But the fact that he gets it right the first time and don't do it 3, 4, and 5 times where we know what's coming and it takes the thrill out of it. First time, that shit is nasty. And saving the dunk contest by himself. Yeah. He wants to be here and put on the show, and he's giving. Now, you see the dude in the San Antonio Spurs jersey? Yeah. It honestly, you see the dude in the Spurs jersey, Castle. He had some really good dunks too. The problem is he missed a couple. But I want to see that jump over the ball one more time. Let's see that one more time. Right? Come on now. Gotta catch it first. This why the stars don't want to be in it. Scared little biatches. Stop playing with me, boy. Mac attack. You guys who did not make a go and have to step up. Now you got to dig deep in the bag. No, that's much more than pressure, Vince. That is real. Flying. Yes. Yeah. You know, the guy from the Spurs, he Stephon Castle. He did really well himself. The other two guys they had was absolute trash. And now and then to the actual All-Star game or games itself last night. Okay. All right, so they changed the format. 4 teams. Kenny Smith picked 1, Charles Barkley picked 1, Shaq picked 1, and then they had all of the rookies on playing for Candace Parker. Okay. Now the first two games, I have to say, it wasn't bad. The first 2 games were not bad because you could tell that the players were indeed playing with more intensity. And that was Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal's team playing. There was some defense being played. You could tell, from the first time All-Stars, the players like Wemby and Cade Cunningham and Tyler Hero, if I'm them, I'm like, bruh, especially if you was on Kenny Smith's team, you got Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero, you like Evan Mobley. You like, wait a minute, I made an all-star team so I could play for like 10 minutes? What the hell is this? But the game, they were trying to attempt something called defense. So I could appreciate that. Now, the actual championship game, which was between Shaq's team, Shaq's OGs, and Charles Barkley's international team, that went back to the same old bullshit. The same old, let's throw shots in there from fucking half court. Let's not play any defense. The first 2 games were respectable. The last game was some bullshit. And then on top of that, the actual event itself had way too much pageantry. It had way too much pageantry and not enough basketball. I understand that this was TNT's final All-Star game coverage because the contracts, all the business stuff about it that y'all don't really care about. But I understand all of that. But it was way too much pageantry. In the championship game, when the score was 11-1, they stopped the game for a whole 20 minutes. Again, I understand giving TNT, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley, Shaq their flowers because ain't no team like them. The TNT inside the NBA team, they're dope. They earn all of the accolades and flowers that they got. But it was a bit too much. It actually was not enough basketball during last night's All-Star celebration. It was too much pageantry, not enough basketball. Too much Kevin Hart, not enough Kevin Durant. Okay, it just honestly, it just was. I appreciated seeing Raphael Sadiq, do the Tony song. I thought shit was dope. I was in here jamming to it. But once they announced the starting lineups, I'm ready to see some basketball. Now I don't know because I haven't really checked the internet. Has anybody said anything about Barry Bonds, the way he kind of introduced Barry Bonds? Well, he looked great. Looked like he's still in great shape. Barry Bonds seemed a little real zesty when he was announcing that shit last night with E40 and Chris Mullin. I just got a kick out of that. And maybe he was just trying to be a little, maybe he was just trying to be a little too, being a little too excited. But, it is what it is. But when I saw that, I just kind of started chuckling because Barry Bonds was like, because it was the body movement he did. He said, from the Bay Area. I was like, But anyway, love Barry Bonds, should be in the Hall of Fame. That part was just funny to me. But, I love seeing E40 and Too Short perform. That was dope. I love seeing Sweetie perform. She is so beautiful. Sweetie is so beautiful. I wish they'd have brought Ham out there. I ain't going to lie. But it was too much pageantry and not enough basketball. Now, Draymond Green made news because he, working on the panel of TNT, said the whole format sucked, the game sucked, rookie shouldn't have been there. He blasted the product. And a lot of people were like, Draymond, you're working on the set. How the NBA is desperate to try to get viewers. How could you sit there and do that? I don't disagree with anything that Draymond Green said. But I agree with Charles Barkley's retort. Now, Charles Barkley's retort was, wait a minute. What is this? This is like a parent with a kid that makes a mess. When you're a parent and a kid makes a mess, what do you have the kid come do? Clean up their mess. In other words, Charles Barkley said it was your generation of players that messed up the game. And Charles Barkley was absolutely right. It was Draymond Green, not Draymond Green as an individual, because Draymond Green has never cheated the game. Never. So let me get that out the way. But it was Draymond Green's peers and his eras of players that have fucked this up. They have fucked it up. And the reason why I get so passionate about it is because the NBA was my first love when it comes to team sports. And this era of players has totally screwed up the NBA. They have. And to the point where people are saying, like I was talking about this with Sean earlier today, and he was like, the 82 games, ain't nobody trying to watch 82 games now. Why is people not trying to watch 82 games now? Because one, the most of the stars don't play all 82 games. We're actually honoring players who play 82 games. We're honoring players for coming to work and playing. What is that? What is that? And I said to Sean, I said, this is what I would do, because the reason why viewers are turned off is because of the style of play. Nobody wants to tune in and watch niggas shooting 100 threes a game. Nobody wants to see that. Okay, first of all, the LeBron James era has the product on the floor has turned into a failure. And what I say by that is, I'm not talking about the marketing. The NBA does a fantastic job of marketing itself, particularly globally. So much so that the actual best players in the NBA ain't from America no more. And that's the honest to God truth. The best players in the NBA, if you name the top 5 players in the NBA right now, at least 3, maybe 4 of them are not from America. Jokic, Giannis, Luka, Embiid when he plays. I'm being dead serious. And I'm talking about the top 5 players. You could actually name 5 players, the 5 best players in the NBA. You could legitimately say that they're not from America. I wouldn't go that far. I would throw LeBron in there in the top 5. I think he's still a top 5 player. But the NBA has done a great job at marketing itself globally. But the actual product now that you're selling to the fans has become a failure. Why has it become a failure? Let me go down the list. Bear with me. Ride with me on this. First of all, LeBron James. Any superstar with his ability, it's a rite to passage to be in a slam dunk contest. And by him not being in the slam dunk contest and him being the face of the league. Now, when you're the face of the league, the other players look to you to see how you move, to see how you operate. It happened with Magic. It happened with Bird. It happened with Jordan. It happened with Kobe. They look to see how you move. Okay? It happened with Iverson. And him not participating in a slam dunk contest told all of his other fellow superstar players, oh, I don't have to compete in standalone events if I don't want to. And that's like a rite of passage because all the greats with the ability that LeBron James has competed in at least one dunk contest. Dr. J, David Thompson, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, D. Brown, Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter. All of and now D. Brown wasn't the star part. He wasn't a star, but even when he won, there were notable players in the competition where he won. Shawn Kemp was a star. Shawn Kemp was a superstar, and he was in the dunk contest all the time. Never won it, but he was in there all the time. And then the fact, and people say, well, you being too hard on LeBron. No, what I'm doing is I'm telling you facts. Then on top of that, LeBron James lied to the public. He lied to the public and said, I'm going to be in a dunk contest. It was, what was it? All-Star Weekend 2007, 2008, something like that, where he said on TV, I'm going to be in a dunk contest the next season. Everybody was hyped, never saw it. You never saw it. So, one, LeBron James. Now, I'm not going to say LeBron James is the reason why the All-Star game got fucked up. No, because LeBron James has been in enough All-Star games where I've seen him go full 100% giving his all. I will not say that about LeBron James when it comes to the actual All-Star game itself. No, that ain't him. Now, when it comes to competing in standalone events and all during All-Star weekend, that is him. Because what event has LeBron James? What standalone event has LeBron James ever competed in an All-Star weekend? None. Never three-point contest. I don't think he's ever done the skills challenge. And you know he hasn't done the dunk contest where everybody wanted to see him at. So, you the face of the league, that's the example that you said. Horrible. For that, horrible. Number 2. As much as I hate to say this because I love this player individually, Steph Curry. Matter of fact, the Golden State Warriors. I love the Warriors. Now, you can't blame the Warriors because it's a copycat league. You can't blame the Warriors for everybody trying to depend on three-point shots to win games. But in the All-Star game, when you start chucking up half-court shots and making them, people are, you the new hotness. People are going to start moving, trying to move the way you move. There's a lack of actual stability. Then comes a lack of defense. What the hell? Third, Analytics. That goes with the Steph Curry thing, even though in Golden State's defense, and I've said this before, they are not the team that started the I'm going to shoot threes all over the court thing to try to win games. They're not the first team to attempt that. They're just the first team to be successful and actually win a championship with it. Because a lot of y'all may not remember 7 seconds or less, Mike D'Antoni's Phoenix Suns, Steve Nash, Jason Richardson, Quentin Richardson, all they used to do, Mike D'Antoni didn't give a damn about defense. It was take the ball out the net. Let's get it. Let's chuck up a three. Chuck up a three. Three, it's simple math. 3 is more than 2. If we make more 3s and they make 2s, we'll win the game. Ha, 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 ha. Daryl Morey, the general manager of the Houston Rockets and now currently the Philadelphia 76ers, strictly uses analytics. Analytics does not belong in sports. I hate analytics. If I was the owner of a sports franchise and you were coming to interview me as a general manager and a head coach and you mentioned the fucking word analytics, I will tell you to have a nice day. Get the fuck out my office. Because analytics does not have a pulse. It does not breathe. It cannot read the room. It does not feel the moment of a game. And Daryl Morey thinks analytics is so damn important. Funny. Mr. Analytics Man has never won a championship, and he's never even been to an NBA Finals. And I'm going to let analytics dictate that I'm going to shoot threes all over. This is all over the court. This is one reason why people don't fucking watch no more. And then they use that as an excuse for why players get hurt so much, because the game is now so spread out because everybody's shooting 3-point shots that now you're having to cover more ground, and it's leading to more muscle pulls, tears, and which is leading to players missing game on top of game on top of game, which brings me to the last point and the most poisonous thing that could have happened in the NBA. And unfortunately, I have to blame head coach Greg Popovich on this: load management. Load management was the biggest poison unleashed in the NBA in league history, because it made players find excuses to not play. And again, this is a copycat league. If one team is going to implement it, okay. But if you implement something and it works, other teams are going to follow suit. Greg Popovich would sit down Duncan and Parker and Ginobili and Kawhi Leonard for no reason whatsoever. And the fact that the Spurs were winning championships with that method, other teams are like, wow, maybe we should do that too. And that unleashed the biggest poison in the history of the NBA, load management. And then on top of that, where players saw that they could load manage and get 9-figure contracts, nigga, so that means I can find a reason to play less and get paid more? Bro, that's why the NBA needs to tighten up. Read it. That's why the NBA need to tighten up, bro. And why does that affect All-Star Weekend? Because the fact that nobody is more responsible for the demise of the NBA. And make no mistake about it, the NBA is going through a demise. Nobody's more responsible for it than the players. The players, unfortunately, have given us, the fans, the paying customers, their ass to kiss on too many occasions. They're talking about, well, maybe we should do this with the All-Star game. Maybe we should do that. This 4-team shift, this was all Steph Curry's idea. Which I found funny because Draymond Green completely dissed that idea on national TV. I thought that was fucking funny. But this whole thing is Steph Curry's idea. Keith, what up, homie? Keith.
Yo.
Yo, what up, bro?
Shit, what you on, bro?
Did you watch the All-Star game or All-Star games?
Somewhat. Like it was on in the background.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, listeners? I'm telling you that should tell you all you need to know. What did you think of the background that you watched?
It it was just a mess, bro. It was a lot going on. Like how many? I ain't gonna lie. I found myself wondering like, why the fuck is Kevin Hart? They even there? Like, what the fuck, bro? He had a whole WWE entrance. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
like, and then like his banter with Shaq. I mean, it was kind of funny, but the amount of times they had to cut his mic, and their mic was so unprofessional, kind of like hard to watch. So that was kind of interesting. And then the games, like, I just missed the East versus West. Like, I understand they're trying new shit, but it wasn't fun to watch. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be like, I just want to see East versus West. Like, just keep it simple, keep it the regular format, and give them more of a reason to actually want to try.
bro. I was just saying when you joined in that nobody is more responsible for the demise of the NBA than the players, man. Because when you're saying give them a reason to want to give them more of a reason to want to try, do you understand that that's actually in their contract? Like if you're selected as an all-star, do you know it's in, just like talking to the media, it's in your contract. And unfortunately, this generation of players, did you see Draymond Green totally trash the whole shit?
I've heard about that.
Yeah. I mean, and he's not wrong, but Charles Barkley's retort wasn't wrong too. Basically, Charles Barkley said, well, your generation of players is the ones that messed it up. This generation of players has convoluted and made it so complicated where all it actually is a basketball game, bro.
Yeah,
All it is a basket. All it is a bad. All the All-Star game is just that, a basketball game.
I'm kind of like 50-50 on that, because yes, I understand what you're saying, but just like the NFL, like pro ball and stuff, these are the guys' breaks from actually like the season and stuff. This is their break, and they're trying to have fun as well. So how do
Nobody's
you
saying that the game is
incorporate
not supposed to
fun?
be fun.
I
Nobody's
mean,
saying
but
the
it's
game
the
is not
All Star game, right? I
right.
mean, how
Nobody's
you
saying the
going?
game is not supposed to be fun.
But you want it to also be some type of serious too. So where's the middle ground? Like,
This is where it got made complicated, Keith. It got made complicated because players stopped caring about competition. About go back. I would encourage you, bro. Go back and watch the All-Star game. Well, this was from 2000. That was the last All-Star game that was in the Bay.
but this seems to be the same problem the NFL is having.
Well, see, it's more understandable with the NFL because you're not the All-Star game is not tackle football. And then
But
on
you
top of
also want
and
them to
then on
play
and then on top of
serious
that,
too.
what'd you say, Keith?
I said, but also it's the same mindset that you want these guys to play serious, but also have fun at the same time.
But you
So
also have to understand too, for the NFL, the season's over. Season's over. This All-Star game, this All-Star game and the complaints that fans like myself are having with the All-Star game is similar to the complaints that people are having about the NBA, the regular season. That the lack of effort, the lack of caring, the lack of understanding that the fans are the ones who pays your bills. Keith, you want to see it like you want to see East versus West like me. They're talking about. Go
I
ahead.
mean, it's just the format I really had a problem with.
I didn't
I
like the
don't
format either.
I don't really. I mean, I don't really care for the players to play all serious and stuff. I know the game is changing; it's all just threes, but I don't mind seeing Steph Curry and Damian Lillard going half court shot for half court shot.
Bro, I
I
ain't trying
think
to
that's
see.
entertaining.
I'm not trying to see that shit. If you want to do it once,
But
fine. But I'm not trying to see that shit, bro.
I think that's entertaining. But like, I see it in a new, like, this is the basketball that I'm used to. I'm used to just seeing guys shoot up threes and I just got used to it. But I understand where people like you coming from, where y'all seen the game in a different light.
The All-Star game was sacred, bro. You know, it was still, you would still, like, if you, like I said, go back and watch the 2000 All-Star game, or the 01, the 02, the 03, or the 04 All-Star game. You would see Shaq trying to cross somebody up. You would see a whole lot of fun, but you would also see the intensity of knowing, yo, we're gonna win this game. Like Jordan's last All-Star game in 03. That shit went to double overtime, bro. That shit went to double overtime because it's a pride thing. They're saying, well, maybe we should try the NBA versus the world. No, how about let's get back to East and West, East versus West, and the players who are selected play like you give a fuck. Like, I applaud for the way that Wemby was playing last night.
Hey, I got a question.
Wemby was going hard. What's up?
Hey, I got a question. Do you think they did this because they kind of wanted to incorporate the TNT squad because it's like their fair world? Was their way of incorporating them? Because like we never seen this in the All-Star. I don't think we ever seen. Of course we've seen a Team LeBron versus Team Giannis, but we never seen like commentators do that.
I mean, you know, I believe, I said this before you got on, I believe that TNT deserved all of the flowers that they got. But even if it was a regular 48-minute game, even if you had a regular 48-minute game, you still had plenty of time to do all of that. Because if it was a regular 48-minute game, you could have did that at halftime. You could have did that before the game, during halftime, and then after the game. The fact that they literally would stop in the middle of the game and do all that, I said this before you got on, Keith, it was too much pageantry and not enough basketball. You know, too much Kevin Hart, not enough Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, I mean, how do you? Because like I said, it was on in the background for me. I wasn't really like locked in. How do you feel Kevin Hart actually did?
It was just, it was a bit much, man. For it to be a celebration of basketball, it was just it was a bit much.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning, okay, like the WWE style entry, that's just Kevin Hart. Okay, fine. But all of that stuff in between, that was a bit too much. I wanted to see, you could have did all of that shit Saturday night. You know, Sunday, I want to see some ball. So they did, but it is what it is.
Did you talk about Saturday night?
I did talk about Saturday night. Saturday night went the way I expected it to go. I talked about Mac McClung. Did you see that?
Nah, I mean, I just got off of work, so I ain't seen that.
No, I'm talking about the dunk contest. That was Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the only thing I watched. I didn't watch the skills or the 3-point contest.
I watched it all. I mean, the skills in the 3-point contest went, it was good. It was good. Now I thought the Spurs getting disqualified was hilarious from the skills contest.
Yeah, they outsmarted the game. I thought
that shit was hilarious. But you know what? When I saw it happening live, I said, see, there go the Spurs trying to throw some poison onto the game, trying to outsmart the game, where if it had worked, everybody else was going to try to do it, and that was going to fuck it up. Greg Popovich with the load management. That fucked it up for the game. So I thought them getting disqualified was hilarious. Tyler Hero winning the 3-point contest kind of surprised me.
I seen that he only put up 23 to win.
Yeah, but hey, 24. He put up 24 to win.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield got 23.
I remember years of Clay and Steph putting up 28, 29.
No, but see, the round before, Buddy Hield threw up 31.
Oh, word? See, I missed all that.
Yeah, the round before, Buddy Hield threw up 31, and everybody was like, okay, this is in the bag for Buddy.
Yeah.
And then he just cooled off. You know, that's a make or miss competition. I can respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, Mac McClung did his thing. The other dude from the Spurs, Stephon Castle, he did his thing too. The only issue with him is that in the finals, he his first attempt to dunk, he had to try that joint like 5 times.
No, I ain't gonna lie. The only problem he had is he was facing Mac McClung, bro.
No, well, yeah, Mac McClung is a beast.
I saw a couple people say he got robbed, and I'm like,
no, he didn't get robbed. He didn't get robbed.
No, I'm not talking about McClung. I'm talking about they saying Castle got robbed.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, Castle didn't get robbed. No, he didn't get robbed. He had some really good dunks, but again, here's the difference. Mac McClung, who's already established, one, he's already established as a dunker, but two, Mac McClung is not missing none of his dunks. Mac McClung's degree of difficulty is very hard, but he didn't miss a single dunk.
Yeah, that last one, he almost killed himself.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when you don't miss it, because you know that's what people who really love the slam dunk contest, like myself, that's what we get frustrated with. When you see these niggas trying to do these dunks, when you know what they're trying to do, they miss it 3 or 4 times. So even if they make it, it don't hit the same. Where if you'd have made it the first time,
right?
Because Stephon Castle, his first dunk of the championship round, if he had got that the first time, I'd have lost my shit. But it took him 5 times to get it. So when he got it, they still gave him a 49, but Matt came right back. Dunk.
Yeah.
50.
And 50. I've seen like a couple people say like, oh, he's doing the same dunks. I'm like, bro, he been doing this shit for 3 years straight.
Nah, he won't doing the same dunks.
I've seen a couple of people say that, bro. Oh, he's just jumping over people.
So?
I mean, he's 6'2".
He jumped over a nigga in a car.
Yeah, he jumped over Evan Mobley, and Evan Mobley was standing on the platform to add a little bit more height. Like
exactly. And then on top of that, he bumped the ball off the front rim and dunked it.
Yeah, McClung is insane.
He's nuts.
It's kind of funny that NBA organizations are just putting them on their team just so they can do the dunk contest.
Because Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, Ja said, yo, Levine, AG, what's good? 2026, what's good? That's what he said. So
Mac McClung said, if I get called out by the right players, I will come back. If Ja or Ant-Man call him out to dunk, I guarantee you he will be back.
Yeah.
Because the fact is, that little motherfucker got hops. It's what it is. He got hops. This nigga can jump.
Maybe McClung didn't even put out his best shit yet, bro. I still think, bro, McClung got some shit in the bag, bro. I swear he still ain't put out his best shit yet.
The only thing I've never seen McClung do is go between the legs.
Man, he did that shit in high school, bro. You seen that boy highlights in high school? He did that shit in game. He was doing in-game dunks between the legs. Like, they ain't nothing.
Oh, no, he you know, and it's been good for the NBA that he's stolen the show the last 3 years.
I mean, because he's giving people a reason to watch the dunk contest.
Yeah, because all of the other people they put out there is garbage. Like I said, Stephon Castle actually gave him a fight. Stephon Castle, he did his thing. I give him nothing but props. But the dude from the Bulls, trash. The dude from the Bucks, trash. Like the dude from the Bulls, they're gonna show a video of him dunking. First of all, he looked too tall and lanky. Then they're gonna show a video of Michael Jordan. I'm like, no, they did not just try to. No, if I was Michael Jordan, don't put my name in this.
Yeah, I get it. How you feel about the Vince Carter tribute and stuff like that?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Like to watch it the night that it happened, special, bro. I was a teenager. I was a young teenager when that shit happened. Priceless.
Oh, and one other note that something that I did enjoy, I like how they show love to fucking San Fran and the Bay and shit. I like the performance with. I didn't even mind Saweetie.
Ain't she
They brought
gorgeous?
out Vogue and shit. I'm like, what?
You saw what?
I seen they brought out Vogue too.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I forgot. M Vogue came out there. Yeah. When M Vogue came out there, I was like, oh, I forgot they was from the Bay Area.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
M Vogue came out singing though. I enjoyed that. Was all of that stuff was after the first game.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool because you're trying to kill some time because I don't know why they only had the score going to 40. They could at least have the shit going 50. But that was cool. But stopping during the game and shit like that was a bit much.
I thought that was.
No, I love seeing E40 and Too Short and Saweetie and M Vogue. I love that shit. That was cool. But once you start playing basketball, let's play some basketball. But you know that is what it is.
Did I talk to you about the I know I ain't been on here in a couple of weeks. Did I talk to you about like the trade deadline and shit and all the trades?
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of late, but how you feel about actually, fuck it. How you feel about your team now? At first, it was kind of on the edge a little bit. Like, you didn't believe that your boys can do a little something. What you think now?
I wish, honestly, I wish that trade for that center, that dude from Mark Williams, that dude, I wish that had went through, even though we're still small. Let's just put it that way. You know, we look like that we may get home court the first round.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with that. No, I mean I'm very happy with that. But when the rubber hits the road, I was telling Aaron this. I think our ceiling, where I thought our ceiling at the beginning was first round, I think our ceiling now is second round because eventually the size difference that the teams like Oklahoma City and Memphis and Denver will have has on us will rear its ugly head. Right now, the Lakers are in fifth. Like if the playoffs started today, we would have the first round against the Houston Rockets. We would beat the Houston Rockets.
Yeah,
we would beat the Houston Rockets, but we ain't beating Oklahoma City. Not with Chet and Hartenstein in there and SGA. No, we would not beat Oklahoma City. Because one, they're big. Two, they're big. Two, we're not going to be a good defensive team. Unfortunately, you know, we didn't improve. Getting rid of Anthony Davis did not improve us defensively.
Yeah. But you got a lifetime opportunity to get Luka. I think that's worth it.
I'm not mad. I was never mad at getting Luka because now you have this LeBron James succession plan. I was never mad at getting Luka. It just schematically for the rest of this season, I thought the Mavericks got the better end of the trade until their whole fucking front line got hurt right after that.
It's crazy. Fucking AD first game with them boys, he got hurt.
And he was balling too.
Yeah, he looked like a monster.
He was balling, and then right after that, Gafford got hurt.
Yeah, that's
crazy. So no, I was never mad at the Luka trade because that to me they did the right thing. They did the right thing because you know no organization outside of the Heat ever had a plan after LeBron left. So they did the right thing for the future. But the current, I believe, if the Mavericks stay healthy, I thought the Mavericks would be the better team. But now the Mavericks is all fucked up.
Hey, back to the TNT thing. Where did they move to?
It was okay. So you didn't keep up with it. Last offseason, it was huge. Contracts were running out. Season contracts were running out. This was the last year of TNT's contract with the NBA, and you know, of course, they put up a bid. But they got outbidded. Simple. They got outbidded to keep covering NBA games. They got outbidded by NBC. They got outbidded by Amazon. They got outbid by NBC, Amazon, and I even think Netflix. So it was a brand new $76 billion TV deal that involves ESPN and ABC. They'll stay where they at. Next season, instead of being on TNT, the NBA is going back to NBC. They haven't been on NBC since 2003. They haven't been on NBC in 20 years. No, since 2002, excuse me. And they haven't been on NBC. They haven't been on NBC since the 02 season. So just their contract ran up and they got outbid. That's it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's just all I know is NBA on TNT. You know, that's all I know. You know, but it just is what it is. But what I've heard is that what I've heard is that now that Shaq doesn't want them to break up. So what I've heard now is that they're gonna just go to the podcasting lane. That group, Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, and Charles Barkley, that they're gonna go the podcast route for like kind of like on some nightcap type shit.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, it'll work. That'll work.
I mean, I know it will work, but just
because now they don't have to watch their language.
Dang, it just I mean, I'm 26, bro. Like, I don't know basketball without them boys. Like,
I know
this could be different.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah, I'm showing my age. I remember NBA on TNT when it was just Ernie Johnson in the studio. Yeah. Ernie Johnson used to be in that studio all by himself because Kenny, Shaq, and Chuck was playing.
Yeah. Hey, yo, the thing is, bro, to switch to a different sport, I ain't even talked to you after we won the Super Bowl, bro.
I know, bro. I was trying to get you, bro. I was trying to get you, Sean came on here and Sean been sick. And, Sean came on here and flexed. I was like, where the hell Keith at? You never came on here and flexed because there's only one thing I wanted to ask you.
What's up?
Darius Slay got a Super Bowl ring now. Can you leave that man alone?
Yeah, I can leave him alone.
Oh no, man, boy. Me and Sean talked about it. Aaron talked about it.
Is that really unfair? Like, all right, so, like, I understand keep the same energy, but like, can a nigga have a different thought? Like, the fuck? Can I have a change of heart? The fuck?
Oh no, nigga. No.
Niggas have a change of heart, bro? What the fuck?
You know why you can't have a change of heart? Because you were so disrespectful. Because you were so disrespectful when you talked about him.
Nigga, I'm a fucking Philly fan, bro. What the fuck you mean?
You heard that? You know exactly what the fuck I mean. Disrespect.
What you mean? I'm a Philly fan, bro.
You a Philly fan, but you ain't from Philly, nigga.
Nigga, I was tired of that nigga getting hurt, bro. That's all it was.
All right. Y'all beat the shit out of the boys, though. I loved every second of it.
Yeah, bro.
But hold up, Keith. Now that you're talking about that, how did I say the game was gonna go, sir? What did I say?
Nah, you said I give it to you. You're the only person that said that, bro. You're the only person that said that.
Was I now?
Like,
son of a bitch.
Nah, I mean, you know how to call a game, bro. I mean, I was just giving respect to the other team.
Fuck them niggas.
But I ain't know we was gonna. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Because
the first drive.
Yeah, they started that bullshit.
Now, what you saying?
I said when I told you my final.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yeah, when I told you my final score, you thought I was bullshitting. I said I'm dead serious.
You called it, bro. You the only person you called it, bro.
Yeah, bro. I told that to everybody. I said, man, the only way the Eagles win this game is they have to destroy these niggas. I said they have to destroy these niggas. And that's what they did. That's what they did. Shout out Super Bowl champs, man. I loved every fucking minute of that.
I'm still like, to this day, I'm still like, what the fuck did I just watch? Did it really just? And then like I was just thinking, like, I've been seeing a lot of comments saying like we might gotta, in like 10 years,
you said what?
Back and look at this Eagles team again and be like, this might be one of the best teams of all time.
Well, let me tell you what, y'all ain't going nowhere. I would not be surprised one bit to see y'all be in the Super Bowl next season.
Be right back.
Say what?
I'm gonna be right back. Right back.
Okay. You know, see, sometimes you just got to get your props. Sometimes you just got to get your just due, people. Yeah. You know, sometimes you just have to get your just due. I try to tell y'all people, man. Y'all know that I sing and I do all this stuff, boy. But when I tell you about this sports, boy, I do this shit, boy. I do this shit, boy. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing, boy. Yep, boy. That's what I do. People don't be wanting to believe it, but that's what I do. But no, as far as the basketball goes, you know, instead of saying, hey, maybe we should do the NBA versus the world, maybe y'all should just go back to East and West and y'all players act like y'all give a fuck. How about that? How about that? That's an idea that's sweeping the nation, because why has a basketball game become so damn complicated? That's my question. Is why has a basketball game become so damn complicated? You know? That's all I'm saying. Why? It's become complicated because people are trying to find loopholes, trying to find ways to be lazy. That's what it is. People are trying to find ways to be lazy. Get paid for doing less. Where they do that at? I wish I could get paid for $100 million and say, "Oh, I don't feel like coming to work today. I'm going to call it load management." What kind of bullshit is that? You heard me. Come on now. Oh boy. So I mean, I'm just like, why? Like, I like, again, why have they made something so simple as a basketball game so complicated? I don't get it. I don't understand. Shout out goes to the dude who helped me get my Wi-Fi back up and going, because I honestly, you guys, thought that I was just not going to do a show tonight, because I thought it was issues where I may have to have somebody come out and look at it. And my boy, dude who I was on the line with him for an hour. But shout out to you, sir, for getting me back up and running to where I could come on here and run my motherfucking mouth. I could come on here and run my mouth to my people. Now, again, I sent Senor James Stan back the invite. I haven't heard nothing from him. I hope he's okay. He texted me earlier today. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's busy, because we did not have conspiracy theories, and I would have dived into the conspiracy theory element tonight, because we didn't do it last week. You know, now forgive me for all the moving around I was doing. I was in there seasoning up some chicken strips that I put in the oven, because when they're done, I'm gonna get them out, I'm gonna chop them up, and I'm gonna put them in a salad. So like I said, I haven't eaten since before I went to work this morning. So I have a little bit of an appetite. I do. I have a little bit of an appetite. But in the meantime, matter of fact, let's be entertaining now. Let's be entertaining, okay? While we waiting for Keith to join us, Lomar, you know what I'm about to do, Lomar. You know what I'm about to do, my friend. You know it. You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do, Lomar. You know it, sir. Let's get it.
Some people wish to be a superstar, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I know being in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Making love to the break of dawn, me and you to the baby's born, till my baby's born.
Yo, sing, come on.
Till my baby's born, 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 till my baby's born.
One wish, sing it. One wish, sing it. One wish.
Boy, if you ever have a bad day in life, just listen to this. You'll feel so much better.
That's my shit. One wish.
Hey, yo, we talking.
One wish. Yeah, make some noise for Ray J and this motherfucker.
Hey, excuse my litness though, but I'm having fun.
Hey,
I need verses to come out with some more
You get a
stuff.
babysitter tonight. You still showed up.
You know what?
We love you. You couldn't even get a babysitter and still showed up. We love
No, we
you.
don't got a babysitter because my
I'm
wife
jo-
bitch,
I
she don't
know,
want no
nigga. I
randoms
know.
watching the
I
kids.
know.
So.
I'm being funny, nigga. I see her over there.
And you know what's crazy? And one, in
Shout
the
out to
song One
Princess.
Wish,
Shout out
they
to
say it was
Princess.
about 8 years ago. It was about 8 years ago. But we got 10 now, but it was about. Know what I'm saying? It was about. I rounded it off. Take it to 10.
Yeah, verses needs to run it back.
If I had one wish.
One wish. One wish. They don't even want to go. They don't even want to go no more, right?
One wish.
The fact that he getting mad is priceless.
One wish.
Some people wish to be a superstar, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I know being in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Making love to the break of dawn, me and you to the baby's born, till my baby's born.
Yo, sing, come on.
Till my baby's born, 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 till my baby's
Sing it. One wish.
Hey, if the baby knew he was gonna be born to that, the baby would have been like, "Put my ass back, please. Put me back." The baby would have said, "Put me back." I'm the what? Yeah. Hey man, look, I love Ray J, and I know I be trolling him with this shit. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you something. If you ever have a bad day in life, if you ever having a bad day in life, all you need to do is watch that. That's all you need to do. Watch that. For real. You know, so all I'm saying is, and again, like we talk about serious stuff on this show, but let's have some fun. And I'm waiting for Keith. All right, Keith, boy, you got about 10 minutes. You ain't back in 10 minutes. I'm gonna get off here and make myself some dinner. So let's watch some funny stuff now. Come on now.
She didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't say that she
Well,
didn't.
that's right. I did it in the beginning and the middle and the end.
What's your favorite thing to cook? Your boys, yeah.
They like for me to. I do a really nice broccoli. They like my broccoli and they love my baked chicken.
Hey, right now, look up your phone and see what it takes to make broccoli, and tell me he doesn't say heat up water. That's the only step in broccoli. Heat up water, simmer. Have you ever heard of burned broccoli? Can you burn broccoli? You can't burn it because it's made in a pot of water.
You don't know nothing about.
You know what her second meal they love from her? What I do with corn. I like to dig it out that can and I put it in there. And then I get a can of water and I put it on there. And then I get some Zatarain's. They don't expect that. I sprinkle
I'm a great cook. Whatever.
Yes, ma'am. You good at heating stuff up.
You're good at telling us about what's going on in jail.
Yes, ma'am. Ain't getting out to tell you. But I'm going to tell you at an arena named Phillips, and you going to tell me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
That's right. True.
Tomorrow. Be there.
All right.
Red Grant show. I know I'll be there. Don't miss it.
Red Grant, Cat Williams, thank y'all for coming through, man.
Yes.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
I see why people come to Wanda's show.
Yeah.
Because Frank Ski puts it down.
That's right. Get on out of here with that crazy ass.
Is he crazy?
And help me get to the salon. All right, it's the People Station Viewer 3. Your hair is kind of.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
You don't?
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's
Come run one of your gnarled fingers.
What,
while you on air.
Come
so
on.
they can hear you live.
Come on. Let me come over here.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay over there.
Don't worry. Ain't nobody putting their hands through yours.
That's right. They don't have to. I don't want them to. Get on out of here. You okay? You okay?
Only one of our hairs moving while we talk.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Red Grant, Atlanta Comedy.
Tell Wanda to take off them headphones and that wig.
And make sure
that wig and that headphones come together.
Old ass clothes you got on. How about that? Yeah, they're old.
Versace, yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
She said,
Versace.
I want to apologize to the people at Versace Collection. This is your 2019 summer line that hasn't come out.
But you had to open it up and show us it was Versace. I wanted to.
No, I didn't have to open it up. These people are on radio. They can't see anything.
Yeah, but you opened it up so we could see it.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, happy
whatever store is for the Black Lane Bryant.
That's right. Very proud.
Okay, let's play some music real quick if we can. We going to a break real quick?
Very
all right,
proud.
cool. We go to a break.
Shout outs to Forever 21.
Yeah.
Necklace Collection.
That's right. Shout out.
They don't remember me for wilding out, right? I'm not the right one to Jones on.
Get this inmate out of here.
If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me down.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600.
Whatever, little mama.
I'm little mama's baby daddy.
No, you little mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
and what are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
No, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
Yes,
big
ma'am.
in prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
Calm
No.
down.
Only one of us has $12 worth of jewelry on. No.
No, $12.
No. That all is available. If you want to have Wanda's jewelry, please go to Citgo or Quick Trip at any point. If you buy 2 packs of Newport 100s, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash. Won't you come on down?
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
The show starts at 9. Wanda gets to the stage at 9:17. Please come on down.
Go, Shay, please come get Miss Cat and do her hair.
She's almost out of breath. Be careful now. Even on the radio, you can hear the fact that exercise has crept into her vocabulary.
Hurry up, little mama. We're done.
You already used that one. Don't repeat your jokes, fresh comment.
Go ahead. We'll go to
Get
break.
your ass out of here.
Don't get mad, man. You don't go at a comedian unless you ready to go. She's almost out of breath. You big on the radio like that shit. Oh, that shit got me, bro. Okay, yeah. You look, I got to get back to being funny. I got to get back to, because that's what we do here. It's enough. Lord have mercy. Lord knows it is enough crazy stuff going on in the world in 2025, and we only in February. We got planes crashing. We got half of the country mad because Trump is doing this. We got the other part of the company mad because Trump is doing that. I don't know. Do your own. Yeah. Oh, but she earned that. She earned that roast. She got. She earned that roast. And I'm wondering if when she took the headphone off, did the wig come attached to it? Like, that's crazy. But we got enough crazy stuff going on in the world. There's nothing wrong with being able to laugh. It is nothing wrong with being able to laugh because we got enough craziness going on in the world. Just sometimes you just need to stop and just find something that'll make you giggle. Find something that'll make you laugh. And me, I'm a clown, so I got a lot of stuff. That'll make you laugh. That's just me. That's just who I am. Okay, that is just who I am. Okay, if y'all want to see something else that'll make you laugh, I got you covered. Y'all just pay attention. Pay attention. And now don't blink with this one, okay? Don't blink with this one. If you blink on this one, you might miss it. Okay? Let's have a laugh session right quick. Okay?
Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea. Incredibly, people have been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday. Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea. Incredibly, people have been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
What up, Keith, man? Yo, Keith, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I had to keep myself occupied.
I'm on 5%, my guy.
Okay, I just had to keep myself occupied while I was waiting for you to come back. What you got to say?
That was like 25 minutes. My fault, dog.
No, you all right, man.
I'm on 5%. I got the crib, bro. Yeah, I just got in the crib. I get comfy, bro.
I feel you, bro. Get comfortable, man. Did you see what I was just playing?
Bro, I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna play this one more time. This only take 22 seconds. 22 seconds.
Don't make unnecessary journeys. Don't take risks on treacherous roads. And don't swim in the sea. Incredibly, people have been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
God.
Don't make
Okay. Come on back to the camera, man. All right, man. So, where were we, sir?
God damn, I'm on 3%, bro. I need to get a charge.
Okay, bro. It's all right. Where were we?
Man, we was talking about the bowl, man.
Oh yeah, man. Flex.
I mean, I already did enough of that, man. Shoot. I'm thinking about next year already. Just like AJ said, he ready to go back to work. I'm already thinking about next year.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Cause like I understood how important it was for us to win literally this year. We needed this one because our will look completely different next year. Because we've been
what's gonna look completely different?
First of all, our D line's gonna look totally different. Mud Wins need to be paid. Josh Sweat need to be paid. Brandon Grant about to retire. We might trade Bryce Huff. Like our whole D line.
I forgot y'all had that nigga. Okay.
And he was a healthy scratch. And we pay him all that this all season. So I'm saying like we built through the trenches. Now I know that our D line is gonna look totally different. We don't know if we're gonna re-sign Mekhi Becton. We have a Zach Bond contract looming against our head.
Y'all gonna keep Bond. Y'all gonna keep Bond.
This might be. I know Howie is like a wizard when it comes to building teams, but this might be the best our roster looks in a while because we've been backloading contracts. Jalen Hurts hasn't really kicked in yet because we've been backloading that. We have to restructure contracts. We got to do all this to keep the team still competitive. Yes, we still got our main guys under contract, but I know next year we're not gonna look the same. So
but you're not gonna look totally different either, you know, because I believe you'll re-sign Bond and Becton. You're gonna lose either Sweat or Williams.
Yeah, let me look for
a Charger. Look, he ready. I done got him talking football. He ready. I don't even think he realized he froze up because don't nobody's right arm stay that damn still that damn long. But you know, it is what it is. I don't think the Eagles are going to look that different. I mean, you know, you're either going to lose Sweat or you're going to lose Williams. You're going to lose one of the two. But you may end up getting back Hargrave because the 49ers have parted ways with him. You're going to have Jalen Carter. You're going to have Jordan Davis. Brandon Graham probably will retire. So you're going to have Carter. You're going to have Davis. And you're definitely going to bring back Bond. I believe you're going to bring back Becton. You know, I believe that team, they're going to try to keep that team. I give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Come back. Give you 3 minutes. I believe, you know, they're going to try to keep that team as intact as possible. You know, I believe they're going to try to keep that team as intact as possible because nobody wants to go away from a winning situation. But here's the thing about it is that, you know, once you win a Super Bowl, other teams will overpay for you. You know, other teams will overpay for you. Let's see. Now, while Keith is trying to make his way back here, I'm gonna try to find something else to make you go ha. Let's see. Wonder if they still got this on here. Oh no. Oh, let's see. Okay. Where we at? I'm still gonna try to find some things that make it go ha. Let's see. Yep, here we go. This old too, but hey, look, let this anybody who watches this, let this be a lesson to you. You do not run up on black people. Hold on, Keith, I'm coming. Let this be a lesson to you. You don't run up on black people like this, okay? Watch this.
Tyrone, are you going trick-or-treating? No, probably.
Let that be a lesson to you. You don't run up on black people like this. Okay? You don't do it. I'm going to show this one more time.
Tyrone, are you going trick-or-treating? No, probably.
In the the fact that he fell back in the damn trash can and the trash can closed was fucking hilarious. All right. Okay. What up, Keys? You back. All right, my boy.
Yo.
All right, now what were you? Okay, well, let me respond to what you were saying. Okay, I don't think y'all team is going to look that different. You may lose either Sweat or Milton Williams, but you're still going to have Jalen Carter. You're still going to have Jordan Davis. Brandon Graham may retire. You're going to keep one of the two, either Williams or Sweat, because remember, Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter are still under rookie contracts. If Brandon Graham does decide to come back, he'll come back at a vet minimum because this will be year number 16 for him. He's an Eagle for life. He will probably, if he wants to play, he'll play next year for free. Okay. You're going to re-sign Zach Bond. You got Saquon, AJ, Devontae, Goddard, all of them under contract. So, you know, you'll maybe look different in a couple of positions. They're going to do everything that they can to keep that team together as much as they can.
Yeah, just when other teams put their bids in, a lot of these players going for that bag. And I'm not mad at like,
go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not mad at Wilton getting his bag. He deserves it. I'm not mad at
Go ahead. Say what you was going to say, bro.
Yeah, we just got to rock like this. I ain't going to lie.
Bro, no, just hold your damn phone, man. Hold your damn phone.
I'm lazy, bro.
Stop being lazy. Hold your damn phone.
Well, yeah, like, I understand the boys getting them bad. They just won the championship, so, like, might as well get that paycheck. So
well, that's one thing other teams do. That's one thing other teams do when they see impending free agents from the previous Super Bowl winner. They overpay them. So if Sweat decides to leave or if Williams decides to leave, they're going to get overpaid for their services. Bond definitely, but I think Bond is going to stay with the Eagles. I'd be hard-pressed to see them letting him go because he was truly, you know, the Eagles got the two best signings of this previous offseason, offensively and defensively. Offensively, Saquon, that goes without saying. Defensively, Zach Bond was the best signing in the offseason. The Eagles are going to keep him. They're going to do everything because he's still young enough to where he can develop into the leader of that defense.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for him to repeat that, what he did this year.
He doesn't have to repeat it. All he has to do is he doesn't have to repeat it. All he has to do is just continue to play on a Pro Bowl level. Pro Bowl and All-Pro is two different things because I'm telling you right now, Jalen Carter is about to take that motherfucking defense over. Everybody, Jalen Carter is about to be the new Chris Jones. Okay? I'm telling you that right now. Jalen Carter, if I pray he stays out of trouble because there was some baggage with him coming out of Georgia. Jalen Carter is about to put his bid in to be Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, he still hasn't like matured yet, but like you said, like his talent makes it worth it. So, like, I don't know. I'm with you. Like, out of all the players, like if I had to choose two, if I just had to choose two, it's gonna be Zach and it's gonna be Mekhi. I'm cool.
I think they're gonna resign Becton anyway because remember Becton. When Philly traded for him, he was a reclamation project.
Bro, we resurrected his career, bro.
Yeah,
we made him something. We made him something.
No question. So I believe he's gonna stay.
He owes some type of loyalty, bro. You would think, right?
You would think, well, Bond, you could say the same thing about Bond because y'all resurrected his career.
That's true.
He was being used in New Orleans as an edge rusher.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, that's why I believe Bond will return because it's not like, you know, Vic Fangio ain't going nowhere. Vic Fangio can name his contract. He'll never be a head coach again. He cool where he at. He had the head coaching experience. He's now a Super Bowl champion D coordinator. He cool where he at. He want, and trust me, if you think Vic Fangio ain't gonna tell Howie, how you gonna tell Howie? I know it may be impossible, but I want all of these motherfuckers back. That may be impossible, but you don't have to lose everybody. The only one you may lose is either Graham to retirement and either Sweat or Milton Williams.
Yeah, I think Milton out of there, and I'm cool with it because I know the Raiders or the Cardinals go pay him like $80 million.
But you know who you may get back. You know who you may end up getting back. Hargrave.
Man, I don't want Hassan Reddick back, bro.
No, Hargrave.
I've seen that, and I'm not mad at that because he was really good for us. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, y'all may end up getting him back.
Yeah, but I'm that's why I'm so cool with Sweat and Williams. I mean, I'm cool with them leaving because I know how he's going to prioritize that position every year in the draft. I'm sure he's going to address that position first and second round. That's what he does. I know there's going to be a replacement. Jalen Hunt is a dog. You seen him at number 58? He's a rookie. He can play. Nolan Smith.
A lot of your players on your defense, not just him. You think about Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. All of these guys were rookies, so they're all still on their rookie deal. I think the only thing that the Eagles have to worry about next season is just making sure you get the right OC, because this is going to be Jalen Hurts' fourth offensive coordinator.
But Jalen showed that it doesn't. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but Jalen has been consistent with any coordinator. He's been him.
This is what I need Nick Sirianni to do. I need Nick Sirianni, because by now he's been Jalen Hurts' coach for 4 years, his entire career as a starter. He knows Jalen Hurts' strengths and weaknesses. He needs to really just focus on the play calling, and kind of like a Kyle Shanahan or Andy Reid or Sean Payton, because he's a coach on the offensive side. So I think he really needs to hone in on play calling, because he knows the strengths. He knows. Yes.
Nah, I don't think Sirianni should be calling the plays. I think that's where we messed up.
No, I think he should. I think he should try to gear towards that, because he knows everything it is to know about Jalen Hurts as far as him as a professional.
I don't agree. I don't think Sirianni. I ain't like it when he was calling the plays. But
when was he calling the plays?
When he was calling the plays, a lot of
he wasn't calling the plays last year in 23.
No, not this year. Well, yes, that year he was calling a lot of the plays.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you ain't have Saquon neither. See, the Saquon factor means a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's another one I was wrong about, because I questioned it. But
you sure did. Oh my God, yes, you did.
Check it out. I wasn't more worried about the player. I was just worried about the money. That's all I worried about. Like,
I understand that.
That's all it was. Like, I knew Saquon was better than DeAndre Swift, but I was just thinking about contract wise. But
what are you thinking now?
Shit, I'm a loss of words. Like, unfortunately, he didn't get that record. I kind of wish he still would have got.
Well, you know what? Since he didn't get the record, I'm at least glad y'all won the Super Bowl. Because if y'all didn't win, that's what I was telling Sean the last month of the season. I said, if Sirianni's going to make it not allow him to get the record, which I believe would have gotten him MVP, they better win this. That's what I was saying. It's like, y'all better win the Super Bowl. Y'all better win the motherfucking Super Bowl so he can finish the job. But y'all did. So now this year, let's say he has the same type of season. This year, you go for it. You let him get the record.
It's going to be hard for him to repeat what he did.
No question. No question.
Because I would right now, because I don't want to bring up this word, but just health. Like, we was fairly healthy this year. It's hard to repeat health. You feel me?
Yeah, it's hard to repeat health. Now, you may not get the same running lanes, but health shouldn't be an issue as long as that offensive line stays healthy.
And I'm not even talking about just Saquon. I'm talking about literally the whole team, bro. Like,
no question.
Oh, yeah.
No question. Now, there's something else that I definitely want to talk about since I got you on here, because I talked to you specifically about this. Justin Tucker. Oh, yeah. Did you pay attention to yesterday? 7 more allegations came with Justin Tucker?
I seen that report. I didn't really think too much of it because, honestly, I'm not shocked. It seemed like he got a history of doing this and doing it for a long time. So it didn't shock me that there was even more. Has there been any statement from the Ravens about all this yet?
No. Now, for those of you who are watching who are unaware of what I'm talking about, Justin Tucker is the kicker for the Baltimore Ravens. Over the last month, he's had 16 allegations levied against him for sexual misconduct at massage parlors in the Baltimore area. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I am sick and damn tired of mainstream media outlets having the same exact type of charges brought up against somebody or brought up against a man of color. But when a Caucasian player has the same exact accusations, or anything criminal happens with a Caucasian athlete, man of power, whatever, the energy is totally different. I am sick and motherfucking tired of seeing that shit. Now, First Take, I will unapologetically say that ESPN's First Take is my favorite show. But they did a disservice today to me as a viewer who wants to see the same energy kept, who wants to see fairness right down the middle. This incident yesterday was, if you look on ESPN.com, 7 more allegations against Justin Tucker for sexual misconduct. That brings the total to 16. I want the same energy. And the reason why I say the same energy, because 2-3 years ago, when Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson had the same type of allegations against him, this was front page news. Every mainstream media outlet in the country was making this their number one subject to talk about on various days. But yet, for whatever reason, now that it's Justin Tucker, and I don't give a damn the fact that he's a kicker. He's the most decorated kicker possibly in NFL history. With his resume, it warrants the Hall of Fame. But now all of a sudden the energy changes when it comes to an athlete, when it comes to a person that's not a person of color. And I'm not trying to play the race card here. Lord knows I'm not. But you can clearly see the difference, because I'm not the only one who feels like this. It is people around the country, it is people around the world who are saying the same thing that I'm saying. Keep that same fucking energy.
You are playing the race card, because that seems like your only issue.
Because it's so the reason why it seems like I'm playing the race card is because it's obvious.
Well, I'm saying you said you're not playing a race card, but that's what you're doing.
It's okay. Well, if you want to say that I'm playing a race card, fine. But you can't sit here and say that it's not obvious. And I'll tell you why it's not. I'll tell you why that it's obvious. First Take didn't even talk about it today. This wasn't no fucking breaking news. First Take made it a point to talk about the NBA All-Star Game the entire show. Now, what about the NBA All-Star Game warranted 2 hours worth of discussion on ESPN? If it was NBA TV, okay, I get it. But what about the NBA All-Star Game warranted 2 hours of discussion? Because funny, on the 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock show called Unsportsmanlike on ESPN, on ESPN2, they talked about it. But the reason why I say that is because Stephen A. Smith is the one who came out public and said, we're going to keep that same energy for Justin Tucker that we kept for Deshaun Watson. We're going to keep that same energy because it's obvious, bro. It's obvious. The way different athletes with different ethnicities get dealt with by mainstream media. All you got to do, Keith, why don't you go on some of these YouTube videos and look at the comments on your phone, so you see that it's not just me who feels like this. Now, I may be the only one who's stating it like this on this platform. I don't have a big platform, bro. I got 7 motherfucking people watching right now. 7.
No, I agree with you. I mean, I've seen it. Like, I know you're not the only person that feel like that. It's just me personally. I just hate whenever me personally.
Bro, I understand why. I understand why you personally. I get it.
When I hear about the race thing, it don't even gotta be with just this, just with anything.
I understand.
That's when I block out, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. I
understand.
Don't.
No, I
understand. I know as a black man, I know we got certain standards that we just gotta obey by, and it's fucked up, but it is what it is.
But to think about what you just said, bro.
I know, and it's fucked up, but it is what it is. Unfortunately,
that's that. But see,
bro,
that's the issue.
What it is.
Think about what you just said. As a black man, I know it's some rules that we have to abide by, standards we have to abide by, but it is what it is. That's why shit don't change.
Exactly. And I agree. I know I'm a part of the problem, but it doesn't take, it's not going to take just one of me. It'll take all of us to get together to make some fucking change. But I
get that.
Too much black on black shit and too much that we're never going to get to that point. It's fucked up, but it is what it is, bro. Like, bro, that I hate when they start talking about race, because that shit just pissed me off, bro. So,
I understand. But if we just say it is what it is and ignore it, it'll continue to happen. Now, you're saying you're just one person, and I just said that my platform is not a big platform, but it is a platform nonetheless. It's a platform that can be shared, that can be talked about. Okay, my issue, what I'm about to talk about now, ain't even necessarily Justin Tucker. It's about, one, the mainstream media and how they choose to deal with the shit, and the Baltimore Ravens. Because when the Deshaun Watson issue was brought across to John Harbaugh 3 years ago, the Coach John Harbaugh said that, yo, wait a minute. We here at the Baltimore Ravens have zero tolerance for such behavior towards women. Okay, that was 3 years ago. Now the situation is hit forefront. Why the fuck is Justin Tucker still on their team? Why the fuck hasn't he been cut? There was internal reports filed about Justin Tucker in 2015, a motherfucking decade ago, which means as an organization, you knew about this shit a decade ago. And you've done nothing, but yet you're no tolerance when it comes to Ray Rice, right? So,
bro,
what's the difference now? These are the questions that have to be asked. I understand it's the uncomfortable conversation that nobody wants to have, but it's conversation. If any change is ever to be made, you have to have these conversations, and you have to call people to the carpet about that bullshit. I want you to watch this. Just watch this for a couple minutes.
Out, you do not know about these actions, obviously, and allegations. We do not know about Justin Tucker's personal life, just like, and I'm not saying it's equal, just like we did not know about Deshaun Watson's personal life. The allegations are similar. Your reaction as a former Raven to this?
It's hard to ignore the sheer number of accusations when it comes to misconduct during these massage therapy sessions. We're now up to 16. It's an uncomfortable fact pattern. I can't sit here in good conscience and say that Justin Tucker should be absolved of any blame or any wrongdoing when it comes to all of this. When you have, spas in the Baltimore area contesting that they banned you from services, when you got people from the Four Seasons spa saying that you had inappropriate behavior in your therapy sessions, it's problematic. And I just referenced something that John Harbaugh said 3 years ago when he said that the Baltimore Ravens as an organization have a zero tolerance policy when it comes to domestic violence, violence toward women. And he says that this was in response, obviously, to the Deshaun Watson suspension. Mm-hmm. And my only question right now is, with everything that has come out over the last several weeks around Justin Tucker, why is he still a member of the Baltimore Ravens? Why? If your organization has a zero tolerance policy, if you're seeing that the player is this close to these types of allegations when it comes to misconduct toward women, why are you entertaining Justin Tucker being on your team in 2025 and beyond? I get that he was an integral part of your team winning a championship back in 2012. I get that he's had a Hall of Fame type resume as a player on the field. But when it comes to this level of conduct, if the standard is so high in Baltimore, why is Justin Tucker still a part of this team?
That's a great question. And I hope that the organization and the league are treating this with the sense of urgency that it requires. Because when 16 different women come forward with these accusations, if in fact it is true, that is predatory behavior. And why would you want someone in your employ representing your organization and your league that is capable of something like that? Wouldn't you want to protect the women in your building from someone like that? And For his legal team to say that this is desperate tabloid fodder, well, how do you explain the report, the internal report from one of these massage therapists back in 2015?
From a decade ago.
And I know a lot of people want to say, oh, why now? Why wait until now? I don't think people realize how fearful someone might be in that position when they understand the power and the influence that a player has and what the NFL has. It's hard to come forward with something like this because you fear for retaliation as the.
And again, I applaud this show. This is the show that I watch when I wake up in the morning. This is an ESPN show. That segment aired 2 hours before First Take came on. And First Take, who swore up and down that they were going to have the same energy, said nothing about this. Instead, we talked about the garbage that was the NBA All-Star game for 2 hours. Now, why is that? That's who I'm calling to the carpet, because I know you hate, I know you hate the topic of race, but I guarantee you, Keith, let's talk about if that was Lamar Jackson. Need I say anything more? If that was Zay Flowers, if that was Derrick Henry, you know what time it is. It's a painful reality, but it is a reality nonetheless. We can't escape it just because we don't want it to exist. And I'm serious when I say, oh, I'm keeping my foot on niggas' necks about this. Now, again, I'm a small-ass platform. Nobody give a fuck about Sports Plus Life in the grand scheme of things when it comes to the mainstream. But you have one ESPN show, one, out the entire day of talking sports that actually addressed this situation the way it needed to be addressed. One. But we supposed to keep the same energy, right? Because when it was Deshaun Watson and it was the offseason, that was A block fucking news every fucking day. I don't care if it's because he's a quarterback. That was A block news every day. Why is that? Because we know who run these mainstream media shits. We know who do that. It's the same reason why Dana White got a pass for being on camera smacking his wife twice. And you heard about it for one day, handled with kid gloves, and you ain't fucking hear about it again.
Bro, they just play by different games, bro. Bro, hey, bro, they just play by different games, bro.
What game is that?
They play by their own rules. And
who plays by their own rules?
The rules been the same forever.
Who plays by their own? Who plays? But why is that okay? Why,
bro? That's what this land that we call America and build on, bro. But the fuck, like it's for us, it's for them, bro. Like it's always been like that, bro. It's fucked
but
up.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
Man,
you see the way you are right now. You see the way. Hold on. You see the way you are right now. You see how uncomfortable you are. There needs to be about 1 million other fucking people, not of your ethnicity, that's sitting here listening to this right now. And I would say to each one of them, explain your motherfucking self. Explain yourself. And you see the way you're squirming, you're uncomfortable, you really don't want to talk about this shit. You really wish that I would change the subject. Nah. I would say to 1 million people who don't look like you, who have been privy to the same privileged bullshit, explain your motherfucking self.
See, you blackity black.
No, it's not that I'm no. It's not that I'm blackity black. Am I pro black? Yes. Am I pro black? Yes. Am I pro black? Yes. But before anything else, I'm pro love and I'm damn sure pro fairness, bro. Let me give you an example. If it was you, if it was you being accused of this stuff, if it was you being accused of this stuff, and it was somebody who didn't look like you that I knew just as well as I knew you, but you was getting all the attention, how would you feel? Would you just say it is what it is? No, this your motherfucking name. This your motherfucking life on the line now. Especially if you ain't do it. Or even if you did do it. Wait a minute. He did the same thing. He don't look like me. Why the fuck is all the attention on me? See? Yeah. Mainstream media don't want to deal with a nigga like me because I'm gonna straight up tell you what it is. I'm gonna straight up call a hypocrite a hypocrite. That's all I'm saying. And this platform, I can do that. It ain't. And you think I like? No, I don't like making you uncomfortable. But fuck, I'm a black man. You a black man. If we ain't, if the two of us ain't able to talk about it, what the fuck are we doing here? Because I guarantee you this. If this was Deshaun Watson and not Justin Tucker, you may not be that uncomfortable. And it's because this is a white person who is accused of the same thing. And I'm bringing out the difference in media coverage is why it's uncomfortable. It exists, bro. That's all I'm saying. I understand why it hits you personally, bro. I get it. I'm not saying, hey, man, the next person, the next Caucasian male you see, slap him in the face. No, I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying, matter of fact, why don't you, anybody you know Caucasian, why don't you get them to ask the same question? Because a lot of Caucasian people will ask the same question. Well, wait a minute, that's not fair. This ain't a me being blackety black thing. This is about fairness. And if you are a truly fair-minded person, it doesn't matter what color you are, my man. There are plenty of white people, Hispanic people, Asian people who see it exactly the way that I see it. Huh?
At the end of the day, bro, it matters, bro. At the end of the day, it matters, bro.
Well, I appreciate that.
It matters, bro. Yeah. Like I said, it just frustrates me because I know should not go be. It ain't gonna go our way. Like, nah, it never goes our way.
There's nothing about this case that's gonna go. There's nothing about this case that goes our way because, for one, it ain't. For one, you know, the only dog that anybody black who gives a fuck has in this fight is the coverage of it, because you see the difference. That's the only dog we have in the fight. It ain't about, it's not, I told you this the first time we talked about this. It ain't about whether Justin Tucker is innocent or guilty. It's about the attention that's brought to it. I could give a fuck if he's innocent or guilty, to be honest with you. Now, if he is guilty, he deserves what any other player would get. And my heart goes out to the people who he affected if he is guilty. He has the right to be tried for innocence or guilt in the court of law. But we all know the court of public opinion is a motherfucker. And why the Baltimore Ravens still have him on their roster makes them look like flaming hypocrites. Because while they said on the ESPN broadcast, I know that he was an integral part of them winning the Super Bowl, well, so was Ray Rice. And the second you saw him right hook his chick, he wasn't gone the exact second, but he was at least suspended. You ain't heard nothing about Justin Tucker.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ray Rice hit his girl on.
No, look. Ray Rice deserved what he got.
I mean, I feel like that's just hard to compare.
No,
I definitely feel like Tuck should be gone, but I feel like
hold on. I'm gonna tell you what. Look. For one, I could sit here and make a case that what Justin Tucker is being accused of is more despicable than what Ray Rice did, because this is 16 different women. You saw Ray Rice. He shouldn't have put his hands on his chick. She shouldn't have spit on him neither. But he should have never put his hands on his woman. But after that event happened, they got married. Justin Tucker is being accused by 16 different women of some inappropriate sexual behavior. So I can make a case that what Justin Tucker has done is more despicable because it affected more lives.
Tuck should be out of there, bro. I agree, bro. He should have been gone. Not like he had a good season anyway, and we know why now.
You said what?
So not like he had a good season anyway, and we know why now.
That ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, you should get out of there, bro.
Ain't that a bitch? So let me change the subject before I get out of here because I'm about to make me some dinner. I did not expect
dinner at 11, bro.
Well, okay. The reason why the podcast the reason why the pod is starting so late is because I was having Wi-Fi issues and I was on the phone with Xfinity from pretty much the time I got home to about 20 after 8.
Yeah, you know they were.
So I was on the phone with them for well over an hour. So once I finally got, my Wi-Fi reestablished, once they found out what the problem was, and it was weird because it only affected my laptop and my desktop. Didn't affect my phone, didn't affect my tablet. But once I found that out, once I got myself settled from that, it was 8:45. I said, you know what? I didn't do a pod on Friday because I was at the movies. So let me just go ahead and do
movie you watch?
I went to see Captain America.
What you think?
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. Did you see it?
Nah, I ain't see it.
It was okay. I mean, it was good. I mean, I
was thinking about going to go see it.
I mean, if you want to go see it, go ahead. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was, it was all right.
Type shit for sure.
Yeah. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do a little pod.
Was that a date night? Was that a date night? Was that a date night?
Well, you said, was it a date night?
Yeah, that's Valentine's Day.
Well, I did go on Valentine's Day, but I took my kids.
Yeah, for sure.
I took my children. So, and I didn't do one Saturday night because I found myself more busy this week. I was at a baby shower Saturday night, and I just ended up being more busy than I really expected to be.
Yeah.
So, I figured, well, let me go ahead and knock this out because I really wanted to talk about this All-Star game format. But I figured, shit, if I talk about it on Friday, niggas gonna be forgot about it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, if you want something to talk about,
Justin Tucker.
No. USA versus Canada hockey.
Bruh, I was talking to Sean about that. I was talking about that with Sean when I first got home. Them niggas was brawling.
Bro, going at it, bro. And that's hockey is doing that correct because they're doing a 4-team format, but they're doing the whole fucking country, bro.
Yep.
They're doing it right because this is essentially their all-star blase blah. And they're killing it right now, bro.
Yep.
Like, and USA Canada's supposed to play again.
Yeah. And it was over some national anthem shit, right?
Yeah, it's lit, bro. So if you tap in, bro, because hockey is...
I don't watch no hockey, but my boy, I know all about that shit.
It's a good watch, man. A month ago, I saw my first hockey game, and I'm like, bro, like, I personally enjoyed watching that more than I liked watching a basketball game. Like that.
And that's sad, bro. I'm talking about from an NBA perspective.
Man, no. I ain't saying that to shit on fucking basketball, nigga. I'm saying
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, bro. When me and Sean was talking, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, we ain't using this moment to shit on basketball, nigga.
No, yeah.
And that I enjoyed the hockey like more than I like watching basketball. Not saying like basketball not aesthetically pleasing to watch. I'm just saying like watching hockey players go at it, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you, when me and Sean was talking about it, we was talking about it to shit on basketball.
Nah. I ain't using this moment to trash basketball. I'm just saying that was my first time experiencing a hockey game. I was like, bro, like this shit is sick. So
bro, hockey the only sport that'll let you sit there and they will let you fight.
Yeah.
But you won't get thrown out the game or nothing if you sit out there and squabble up.
Yeah, they'll put you on the box for like 2 minutes and you back out there. Like I feel like I'm just saying, like USA, Canada. If you ain't got nothing to watch, tap in, bro.
Oh yeah, man. I heard about that shit.
Yeah,
I heard that they was going hammer.
Oh yeah. Speaking of squabble up, bro. How you feel about the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance?
It was diabolical. I think the fact that people are trying to, apply so much energy to discredit it is kind of fucked up. It was a good performance. Was it my favorite halftime performance of all time? No. But was it a great performance? Yes, because it was a story being told. It was messages in there. Messages that you would get uncomfortable with, my boy. I'm being honest with you. No, but the fact that he was trolling Drake, looking in the camera, say Drake, I hear you like him young. Like that shit, that shit was genius. Like I enjoyed the performance, and when he did Not Like Us, that was that did it for me. So I enjoyed it. What did you think of it?
So when I first, because Kendrick has always been like that, like the subliminals, the double entendres, the messages, like that's always been Kendrick. So when I went in, I wasn't expecting him to play so much from his new album.
That did surprise me too. Yeah.
I was expecting to play more from like, his shit, like Good Kid, Mad City.
His catalog.
Yes, stuff like that. So that's what I was expecting. So when he was playing a lot of GNX, I was shocked.
Me too.
So of course, I expected the SZA. I expected that. All the Stars, of course. Luther's, of course. SZA looked beautiful. She's gorgeous. Like, I expected that. But, like, I just wanted to hear more from, like, Kendrick got so much shit that he didn't play. Like, I was
when me and Sean talked about it after the game, that's what I told him. I said I was stunned that Kendrick did all of his new shit.
Yeah.
Because usually when you have a halftime performance, the artist gives you a bunch of stuff from their catalog.
Yes.
And Kendrick didn't do that.
He didn't do that at all. So I was shocked by that because when I first listened to it, I was kind of underwhelmed. I was like, that shit won't it. That didn't feel like a Kendrick show. It didn't feel like a Super Bowl performance. It just felt like a show.
To me, the show, honestly, the show was okay, a kind of mid. But once he started trolling Drake, playing the beat, they said they'll sue. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that song. I was like, okay, this nigga building up to it. And once that song played, that was cool for me. But when I think it's fucked up,
I felt like he made, bro, like you're not. A lot of artists don't get, like, bro. There's only a handful of artists that get a chance to do a Super Bowl, bro. And I feel like he made his moment about somebody else. Like, am I gonna play Not Like Us or not? Like,
no, I disagree with. I disagree with that because if you watch Kendrick's entire show, the symbolism was there. The people wearing the red, white, and blue flags, the red, white, and blue colors was there. The whole Samuel Jackson thing, all of that was symbolism. The Drake part was simply trolling.
This is coming from a first view. This is my thoughts when I first viewed it.
Okay.
But now that I've rewatched it, and of course, like I said, Kendrick Nature, you're gonna have to figure out the messages sent, and now I see like it was a lot more. And the fact that he did play DMX, there's more to that because he owns all of that.
Yeah.
He owns all the GNX stuff, and even the song he played from, I believe he played Loyal. Was it Loyalty? I think no, he played
Humble.
DNA. He played DNA.
He played DNA and he played Humble.
Yeah, and I heard he owns like 80% of that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I seen that, I'm like, okay, now I get it, because you're trying to run your numbers up because you own that. That's just going to put more money in your pockets, more money with what you doing. So I definitely get why he did that. So I'm like, man, Kendrick, he's a mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
And
the funniest part to me has been Kia, my kid's mom, because she's trying to dissect and explain Kendrick. Like I'm sitting there thinking, like, you have been a Kendrick fan for 5 minutes, and you trying to tell me about everything Kendrick. I've been listening to Kendrick. I've been a true Kendrick fan since about 2011. She's like, well, Kendrick hasn't been mainstream. I'm like, yes, he has.
The thing is, like, he hasn't been mainstream like Drake.
No, he hasn't been mainstream like Drake.
No. So I get why you said that. Yes, he's been mainstream, but he hasn't been like that.
No, he hasn't been mainstream. No, of course not. No.
Yeah. But
Kendrick has been
like Kendrick Lamar dropped one album like every 4 years. Like he wasn't
exactly.
Like, he hasn't been like outside. Like he hasn't been like in the mix, but we know he's top 3.
Exactly.
So he's definitely mainstream.
Because really the album that really put him truly on the mainstream joint was when Humble came out. Because Humble that had DNA in it. But Kendrick is like most West Coast artists. You like, I guarantee you, if we took a trip out to Cali, we would hear. If we had taken a trip out to Cali in 2021, we'd heard Kendrick all the fucking time. It's just like, coast support their own. You know what I'm saying? Coast support their own. So it's not that Kendrick hasn't been mainstream. It's just that he got into a beef with a dude who is a pop star. Drake is a pop star. He's a pop star more than he is a rap star. And a pop star is bigger than a rap star any fucking day of the week, unless you're a pop rap star. And that's what Drake is. That's what Nelly turned into. So you're gonna hear this. So you're gonna hear them a whole lot more. But Drake ain't built for. See, Drake thought he was the shit, when it came to rap beefs because of the whole Meek Mill thing, and that was 10 years ago. I think he won a Grammy off his diss song against Meek Mill. But when he came up against a real lyricist, a real calculated mind, he ain't built for it. Simple. He ain't built for it. And the fact that, and I said this, as far as what could Drake do, can Drake recover from this? Yes, he can recover from this. Yes, because he is such a big star. But what Drake has to do, if he wants to recover from it, what he has to do is this. For one, he has to drop fucking lawsuit. He has to drop the lawsuit because that's not hip hop culture. A battle rap is a battle rap. A diss track is a diss track. You have to drop the fucking lawsuit. You got to drop the lawsuit. Fall back. He just came out with the album with Party Next Door, whatever. But drop the lawsuit. Fall back. By the end of 2025, if he come out with a couple of bangers, or beginning of 2026, he come out with a couple of bangers, he'll be right back. But the way Drake carried this, the way Drake carried himself losing this battle because he lost, the way he went about it, nobody's ever going to forget that. Ever. And this is a hip hop culture thing, bro. Yeah. Nobody's ever going to forget that. If anybody, because the first thing, if Drake better not diss another motherfucker as long as he drink water and breathe air. And when it comes to being in a rap song, because if he diss anybody,
no, I don't agree with that. Cause
why? Explain.
No. I don't agree with that. Drake. I think Drake can body any of them other niggas, but
he didn't body.
Do not fuck with Kendrick.
Hold up now.
Leave Kendrick alone.
He didn't body.
No, he let Pusha alone.
He didn't body Pusha. I was going to say he didn't fuck with Pusha. The only nigga he bodied was Meek. He could not fuck with Pusha.
I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like the rapidy niggas, those are the ones he having a tough time with.
He
like,
can't fuck with them. He can body another pop nigga.
even Joe Budden, because Joe Budden like 5-6 years ago was putting tracks on tracks on tracks. He ain't respond to Joe. It's them rapidy niggas he can't fuck with. But
okay,
The Weeknd, A$AP Rocky, Meek Mill, like all them niggas.
I'm be honest with you. If A$AP Rocky actually honestly, if A$AP Rocky really
No, bro, I don't agree, bro. A$AP Rocky, nah. Drake can fuck with A$AP.
You think he can fuck with Ferg?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Drake has proven to me he can fucking rap. Like Drake, like besides
what Drake has proved to me?
Family Matters was tough.
Drake has proved to me that he can perform. See, Drake has ghostwriters. He can perform.
Yes, we know that.
He can perform. It's nothing wrong with being a performer. It's all entertainment.
But I'm not gonna be like, yo, Drake can't ever say something to this nigga if he said something funny. Like,
nope. The reason why I say that,
Drake get back in the fucking ring, but do not get in the ring with that nigga.
Bro, the reason why I say that, if he get in the ring with anybody, the first thing they gonna bring up, I can't say shit about you because you gonna sue. That is gonna linger over his head for the rest of his fucking career. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you about hip hop culture that go back 50 fucking years. Battle rap's about 40.
But
no matter what was said,
we know the reason why he sued.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Play in front of like Super Bowl is the biggest,
of course,
of the year. He didn't want that shit played.
Of course he didn't.
So that's why he was doing it. And the thing is, which kind of made it weird, he didn't sue Kendrick Lamar. He sued the record.
He sued UMG, but it doesn't matter. It's all over that song. It's over that song, bro. It's all over. No, he didn't sue Kendrick Lamar Duckworth directly, but it's all over that song. And this is why the lawsuit's not going anywhere. You have to understand the master at wordplay. He's not going to win the lawsuit because not once did Kendrick Lamar say, Drake, you're a pedophile. He never said that in the song. When he said, say, Drake, I hear you like him young. He didn't say he liked underage women. He just said you like him young. Drake is 37 years old. If he gets with a chick that's 19 years old, don't you see that as young? He said, hey, say, Drake, I hear you like him young. Us as the fans put 2 and 2 together. He said certified lover boy, certified pedophile. He never said Drake.
What?
He never said, Drake, you're a certified lover. You're a certified pedophile.
Hey,
and look up and I want you to do something. Listen to me now. I'm about to put you on game. Look up the definition of certified lover boy, or look up the definition of lover boy, what that means in another country. In America, the definition of lover boy is a person who has multiple relationships with other women. But if you Google lover boy definition in other countries, it is a person who indulges in human trafficking. Lover boy in other countries, the definition is person who indulges in human trafficking. He never directly said that about Drake. This is why you're looking at a genius, a master at wordplay. This is why that lawsuit's not going nowhere, because not once in the song did he say, Drake, you're a pedophile. He never said that. He may have said certified lover boy, certified pedophile, but he didn't say Drake after that or Drake before that. It's all a wordplay. The fans put 2 and 2 together. You can't control what's going through the mind of a fan. The lawsuit's going nowhere.
I see what you're talking about. I see.
Exactly. And in hip hop culture, he looks like a bitch for that. That's why I said he can't beef with nobody, because they're gonna throw that in his face the second he try to throw some shade at anybody else, because he looked like a bitch for that. He will not. This lawsuit's going nowhere. Why do you think Kendrick, if that lawsuit had any legs to stand on, do you really think Kendrick would have performed that shit at the Super Bowl? Exactly. You have to see sometimes, we as fans get caught up. We heard what Kendrick said. We put 2 and 2 together. Oh, Drake's a pedophile. Kendrick never said that. He never once said that in the rap song. Not once. Not once.
What? That fuck him up.
We put that together. Now we know who the fuck he's talking about, but you got to be real meticulous about your wordplay, my boy. So trust me.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been enjoying this, bro.
Huh?
I love seeing a bully get bullied, bro.
How about that?
I've been having a good time seeing Drake getting what he deserves, bro. Drake been doing some sick ass shit behind the scenes and all this. Like, I love seeing what's going on, bro. And I like you said, like he's I don't think he's ever gonna like fully like bounce back from this shit. But like you said, like
if he stay in his lane, if he stays in the pop rap lane, he'll be just fine.
That boy led the country, bro. I mean, yeah, stay your ass over there.
Yeah, if he stay in his lane though, in his pop rap lane, he will always have a fan base
and lead that on.
Yeah, but if the second he try to do some gangster shit, niggas is gonna remind him, oh no, you can't do that. You are disqualified from do that because you want to get your lawyers. This is hip hop. Have you ever, now Keith, have you ever heard Hit 'Em Up?
Man, what?
Exactly. If anybody had a reason to sue from that shit, if anybody ever had a reason to call a lawyer on a diss track, it's from Hit 'Em Up. But it's fucking hip hop. You've heard Ether. I know you've heard Ether. If anybody had a reason to call a lawyer from a diss track, no Vaseline. If anybody had a reason to call a lawyer from a diss track, it's fucking hip hop, bro.
But all of them people
are part
of hip hop. All of them are hip hop.
Isn't he supposed to be? Drake been in the game. Drake been in the game for 17 years.
Not us. That's what Kendrick is proving.
Clearly, but again, in 2015 when he had his beef with Meek, you couldn't tell niggas that who thought he was who said that he won.
What did Drake say? You got bodied by a singing nigga. That's what he said to him.
But what I'm saying is everybody thought, is that a world tour or your girls tour? But everybody thought he won.
He did.
So Drake thought it was hip hop then. Now all of a sudden he ain't okay. Hey, I'm not gonna disagree with the fact that he ain't hip hop. He ain't a part of this hip hop culture by pulling that lawyer shit. Everything's all good when you're winning, but you can't take an L. Oh no, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna forget that. That's why I'm saying he better not this soon. If he ever step up and try to do some gangster shit, he better diss a country singer who don't give a fuck. And I guarantee you a country singer will be like, well, are you gonna sue if I talk about you? I'm being dead ass serious, bro. I'm being dead ass serious, bro. This shit looms over his career forever. Forever.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I want to, bro. It's 11:30, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's getting late, dog.
Bro, I didn't plan on being on this show for over 2 hours. I thought I was gonna be on this show for maybe 45 minutes tops.
Yeah.
But you came on the show and I've enjoyed myself.
Yeah, it's always good chopping it up, man.
Man, this has been a fun chop it up session, man. No question. No question. And so yeah, because I'm about to get off here. Damn, yeah, it is 11:30. And I'm talking about eating some shit. Boy, I'm glad I ain't got to get up early, boy. I can stay up and let my food digest before I go to sleep, boy. But no, man, I appreciate it, man. It's been fun, man. This was fun because we had sports conversation, we had the real conversation, then we had the music conversation. I fuck with it. This was almost like a Friday night, my nigga.
Yeah, y'all still be doing the story times with old dude.
You mean conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's every Friday. You can jump on anytime you want. You can jump on. You don't even have to say shit. You can just jump on just to listen.
Say shit. For sure. Maybe one day. No Friday nights, man.
I can dig it, man.
Hey, shit. You have a good night, my dog.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you, little bro.
I go.
All right. And yeah, I'm about to call it a night, my damn self. I got a salad. I know it's 11:30, but guess what? It is what it is, man. I didn't think the show would last this long, but I enjoyed every minute of it. So it's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. I will see you guys Friday. I'm out this beer. Peace. Love you.